Mr. Mac Cheese tweets, any chance of a Monsters, Inc. 3 or A Bug's Life 2?
I think so, especially Monsters. Bugs Life, I'm not sure. That probably wasn't one of the more popular Pixar or beloved franchises. I actually liked it. It was basically Seven Samurai.
I feel like it's sitting on the back burner.
Yeah.
Bugs too, but I love Monsters.
But Monsters, they already had the prequel, and then I have a feeling because people love those characters so much, they'll probably do a sequel sometime down the line. But they still have Incredibles 2. Doing Cars 3 for God knows whatever reason. I think it's because they sell a lot of toys.
Yeah.
And John Lasseter loves that franchise for some reason, and he's directing the third one himself. So that's why that one's getting made. But I think we're gonna see Toy Story 4 is coming.
We'll see a Monsters before we'd see a Bugs Life.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
Calvin tweets, I love the after shows, but it made me wonder, how many sets do you guys have in your new studio?
We have 3 sets, 2 of which we use. One is a brick wall that doesn't have any. We were originally going to use that for, if you guys know, we used to be part of AMC and AMC Indie Spotlight. We're going to use that for that set.
We all love the brick wall. It's not going anywhere. We just don't use it.
We do photo shoots in front of it all the time. It's amazing.
It's really
My
great
new
for
headshots.
selfies.
Yes.
Mova and I appreciate it.
So we have this one, and we try and, with the back screens, and, we did Jedi Council. Usually we Jedi Council over on the other set.
Yeah.
We did one this past week because we stacked 5 shows in one day. Yeah. And we put all the little toys here and whatnot and try to dress them up.
I have yet to be invited over to that other set. I'm strictly on this set. So.
Yeah, but you do the Arrow after show.
Arrow, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Walking Dead. I love it. I love it on this set.
How did you go from 1 after show to 3?
I'm just that good.
I think you're like a spy or something like that.
Hey, Bridge of Spies. Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right, what's next?
Chad's Big Huge Geek tweets, could Fox have made a mistake releasing the Peanuts movie in an already crowded month and so close to a Pixar movie?
I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll find out this weekend. I don't think so, though, because it's opening against Spectre, which is totally different audiences. So, and we've kind of had a lull. I mean, what was it last weekend? That was the worst weekend of the year.
I mean, the last weekend was Halloween, and the only one that had sort of any excitement was Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, and that kind of bombed.
That didn't even make top 5, and the top 3, I think, were the same as the ones before. Yeah. So
I think what the thing about Spectre will flash, right? Mm-hmm. It'll be 2 weeks basically, and then people will kind of die off. I think Peanuts will carry strong all the way up until Star Wars because it is a great little holiday thing. You're out at the mall and your mom's like, go see something with your brother, and she buys you movie tickets. You and your brother go and see Peanuts. That's kind of how it worked in my family.
Yeah, people forget that animated movies have legs. Yeah. They go on and on and on. I remember. What was that one movie?
Inside Out is still number 2 right now.
I remember, what was that, Despicable Me 2? It was it just kept going and going and going. And it was and when it passed, I forgot what the number was domestically. We're like, really?
Minions just kept going, man.
Yeah. So, what's next?
James tweets, what's the better day to go to the movies, Christmas or Thanksgiving?
Oh, Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas.
You open your presents in the the you have an early
you
dinner
get presents?
/ lunch.
I don't get presents.
Oh, sorry, Dan. I'll get you something this year.
Thanks.
You don't get any presents? Wendy, let's get Dennis presents.
I'm kind of older now, so it's kind of that point where it's I don't know. I just don't.
We're all gonna pull together $8, and we're gonna get Dennis a really nice gift this year. Guys.
No, because you're older now. It's if you want something, you just work hard for it. Save up the money and you buy it.
I better be getting presents for the rest of my life.
I want presents. If you're out there, my home address.
I like buying stuff with my money that I earn.
Well, good for you.
It's more satisfying that way.
I want gifts.
Okay. But I agree. I think Christmas is just a more fun time. Thanksgiving, for some reason, I feel like it's more hectic around that time because it's a shorter amount of time that you get a break.
Yeah.
And you're just rushing around and you have dinner and all that stuff. Where Christmas,
plus, all of my growing up, all of my Jewish friends, obviously they don't celebrate Christmas, so they'd either go skiing or go to the movies. And I was always so jealous of that because I'd have to hang out with my family all day. And they're going to skiing. This is amazing. Yeah.
All right. What's next?
Dusty tweets, how long before a release is a film typically completed? How close to the release can changes even be made?
Well,
it depends on the movies.
It's the heavy CGI ones are being finished as they're being sent to the theaters.
Unless it's something like right now, Batman v Superman, I think it's finished. I think that thing is done and is just sitting there on the shelf.
Yeah.
But that has to do with they changed the release date and then now they had to move it to something it's done, but they're not going to release it now.
Yeah.
But
they're still tinkering with Star Wars. I mean,
yes,
they're still tinkering.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. They got to get picture lock, which is the edit lock, but then they do visual effects and then sound design. People always forget the sound mixing, the sound design, those all come in at the last moment.
Sound. It's the hardest part about making a movie.
Yeah. So I think, I wonder what the window is. Maybe a week or two. It's very close, like much closer than I couldn't imagine being like a director on a big budget movie where your movie's not done yet and it opens in 2 weeks. I would be freaking out.
Well, I mean,
I'd be like,
Fantastic
oh my
Four,
God.
they were editing it as we were watching it. They were like, oh,
They're watching your response. They're like, oh, he didn't like that scene.
bring in more Mara. Michael B. Jordan.
All right, what's next?
That's hilarious. Marcus tweets, after the surprise trailer today, do you think that there is any possibility of any more new footage for The Force Awakens?
I don't think so. I think this was something that they, had already planned and forgot that because of the world we live in now, of the internet and being able to pass everything around, that we were going to see it too. And I don't think there's going to be anything else.
I woke up this morning and, usually the normal amount of Facebook interaction or Twitter interaction, and there must have been 100 tweets like between Mark Ellis and Christian Harloff and everybody like new footage, and I'm like, there's another one. Crap, I just got used to the first one. But no, I hope they don't do another trailer. I really don't.
I don't think so. On a side tangent, remember back in the day, big celebrities used to do commercials in different countries.
Yeah.
Because they knew they would never be seen. Now with the internet, they're scared because
I
they
know.
all get moved over here and we can see them online.
Yep, Bill Murray, lost in translation.
All right, what's next?
Lee tweets, is there any news on Sherlock Holmes 3 or A National Treasure 3?
I haven't heard anything. I know they're working, I think, on both of them, but I haven't heard anything solid.
I think the more important question is, what would you be more excited to see? Because I think National Treasure I enjoyed, Sherlock Holmes I enjoyed. I thought both sequels were pretty underwhelming. I mean, I guess I trend towards Sherlock Holmes, but I'd be very apprehensive about either one.
Yeah, I would be more excited for the Sherlock Holmes as well. National Treasure, I did like the first one, but the second one was terrible.
Yeah, not very good.
So, all right, let's take two more.
Andres tweets, are you guys still excited about Spectre despite mediocre reviews?
I saw Spectre, so I can't say whether I'm excited or not. I personally, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was as good as Skyfall or Casino Royale. Better than Quantum of Solace. But I if you're a Bond fan, I think I still recommend going and seeing it.
I haven't seen it. But via the mediocre reviews, I was gonna go see it opening weekend this weekend. I'll probably wait till next.
Are you interested, Sinead, to see Spectre?
Yeah, I mean, I think I need to see it.
Okay.
I like Bond, so I think I need to see it.
Yeah.
Someone's forcing you to see it.
I mean, yeah, aside from actually having to see it, but no, I think I need to see it. I think that if you like Bond, don't listen just to reviews. Like, actually go see it because it's still like a huge franchise. You love the franchise for a reason. So suck it up and go see it.
Has Daniel Craig lost his shine for you guys? I think he's dulled a
He
little bit
seems,
too.
honestly, if you ask me, I feel like he seems like he's over it.
Yeah.
I think he is.
He looks like he's like
Mailing
"Meh,
it in.
I'm done, yo.
Yeah.
Like that's what he's secretly saying.
I now own
in all of his
700
movies.
tuxedos. I don't need another movie.
All right, last one.
Trey tweets, "What is your single favorite Tarantino film?" Hashtag Sinead is Bay.
Sinead is good throw in there,
That's why
Sinead.
Sinead picked that
That is
one.
not
now
why
you know
I
how to
picked
get
that
a
one.
question live on
Just
air.
go take a selfie by the brick wall, Sinead.
I will.
Okay. That one's a tough one for me because I love him as a director and I love most of his movies. I mean, there's some that are like Jackie Brown is probably my least favorite. That or Death Proof. It's tough because actually my favorite one that he wrote was actually one he didn't direct, which was True Romance.
Yeah.
And then, Reservoir Dogs to me is like, even though it was low
changed
budget,
my whole life.
yeah.
Kind of thing.
If I had to sit down, but I mean, lately he's been killing it with his movies.
Yeah.
It's tough. If I had to say it, Reservoir Dogs.
Okay. Reservoir Dogs was growing up. Me and my best friend, we watched it all the time. It kind of made me want to start writing things. But that being said, my favorite is Inglourious Basterds, and I know like a lot of people that's nowhere even near their top three. I didn't love the ending of Inglourious Basterds, but the whole way that movie was set up and the way it treated World War II, I absolutely loved.
You didn't love the ending?
I didn't love. I didn't love the way that it wasn't historically accurate. I loved how they killed everybody. I just didn't like how it wasn't historically accurate.
Oh, I think that thing went out the window like midway through the movie. Historical accuracy. I personally love Inglourious Basterds,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I enjoyed the ending.
Yeah.
Sinead, what's your favorite Tarantino?
Mine
movie?
is Inglourious
There you
Basterds.
go.
I didn't think either one of you were going to say that, but Dennis, I remember at my interview for AMC, you guys asked me like what made me get into movies, and it was watching that movie. Like I there's something about that movie. I think it's the tavern scene.
Oh, yeah.
Changed my life. It's the best. The best. I love it.
Plus, people on Twitter always tell me I look like Eli Roth, which I don't see.
I could see it. I could see it. Speaking of not the tavern scene, but the opening sequence, I always point to as one of the best opening sequence in a movie ever.
Yeah.
Like they established the tone, who that character is. There's so much tension in it.
You're hooked right away.
Exactly.
Right away.
Like the whole scene. Yeah. Fantastic.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.